head of Nature's Little Recyclers, Chicago's high-tech worm farm, and we're going to talk about grades of compost. The most important thing that you guys know is, of course, is that we take compost and it's always filled with worms. And everybody loves our worms and we send them to you all the time. So thank you everybody who's been buying our worms. But then we want to get into what we talk about compost. And after we take out a bunch of the worms, not all of them, we take them out, we are left with this, what we call living compost, because it's a concentration of worms, a little bit of leftover food that's been broken down, and it's got lots of useful compost bacteria and eggs. This is all you need to really start an earthworm cycle. In about 60 days, you'll have full breeding worms from this material. But then the most common material that people are used to seeing, and I love this stuff, is what we call bulk vermicastings. This is basically put through a screen of about 1/8 of an inch, and it has taken out everything but a handful of worms and eggs. So there's a few eggs in here, there's a few worms in here, but for the biggest part, this stuff is exceptionally good for mineralizing your yard. If you're looking at the fall or early spring, you want to layer this down into your garden to give it all that wonderful phosphorus, nitrogen, calcium, and all those good 60 nutrients and micronutrients that you want in your soil. Vermicastings are great, and this stuff is affordable. It usually generally goes about 50 cents to $1 a pound. But people ask us, so we have one more grade that is premium, and it's called Caviar Compost. And it is a worm-free, highly refined worm castings. And what this does more so than any other thing is it's great for households or other places where you have a sensitivity to the idea that it might have a worm in it. I'm not saying that no worms get through here, but a hell of a lot less worms get through here than anything else. This has the 60 nutrients and micronutrients that will make your flowers pop. So in the middle of a drab winter and you want to give your flowers a real strong pop of color, Caviar Compost will do that. It does it very, very quickly. It releases its material and it makes it every 2-week fertilizer. If you have more refined plants or heavy feeders such as strawberries, tomatoes, anything that needs an immediate boost of highly nutritious food, this is the material you want to. It's beautiful, it's highly refined, and it can be used anywhere. So when you're looking for a really premium compost, Caviar Compost fits the bill. Nature's Little Recyclers Vermicastings fills a great bill for all of your garden needs. And if you want to start your own worm bins faster, quicker, on a larger scale, use our living compost. Filled with worms, eggs, everything you need to get the cycle started. You can check it all out at nature'slittle-recyclers.com or NLRWorms.com. And if you want to find us on any social media, it's NLRWorms everywhere, Twitter, Facebook, and we will be happy to answer your questions. Thank you.